calling down. Somebody's looking at them.
Oh, it's a domestic violence call.
Hello Street for a 911 call from cell. They're not answering on any callbacks. And one available for you to discuss.
Hello Street. I'm not going to get that one. If you're wondering what's going on, I'm doing a cop watch right now, or I'm hoping to. I'm listening to the police scanner. I'm ready to move, ready to chase someone down, looking for that action, you know? So, we're hoping for something good. We're hoping for something interesting, and I'd like to be able to film the police and show you guys exactly what's actually happening. There's a lot of people doing cop watches. They don't understand what the police are doing. They don't understand why the police are doing what they're doing. I do. I was a police officer. I was trained in these sorts of things, so I know what's going on. So I figured I'd show you guys a few things, explain a few things to you in real time with real situations. Let's hope so. Might as well follow that, huh? Alright, so the bad news is we lost the ambulance or EMTs or whatever that was. The good news is I've made my way further into a more crime-ridden area, so hopefully it'll be a little easier to find something. We'll see. Alright, we're at a red light right now. On our way to some sort of assault, I believe, came over the radio, and we're heading in that direction. Hopefully, well, not, I don't want to say hopefully it's still going on, because I don't want the assault to still be in progress, but I do still want police to be on scene, doing whatever they're doing, so that I can film them, see what they're up to, see if they're doing the wrong thing. I personally don't think they'll be doing the wrong thing. We are at another red light. Just turned green, but I don't have the right of way. Please, sir, go. I'm just trying to get at this thing. It brings back memories of when I used to have to drive to these sorts of calls for real in a patrol car. I miss being able to legally disregard traffic laws. Now, it wasn't that police officers don't have to follow the laws, it's just that the laws have, at least in my state, sections written in that say you have to go this speed limit unless you're a police officer, you know, responding to a call, in which case you have to drive with a reasonable speed. There is no technical limit, that sort of thing. I can't do that. I'm not in an emergency vehicle. I'm not a police officer in this area. So, unfortunately, I can't do it. However, it is bringing back some fond memories.
Oh, he just misses violating people's rights and assaulting them, kidnapping them, and putting them in a cage.
Someone's thinking it. I know someone's thinking it. Someone's probably typing it right now in the comments as we speak. That is not the case. I did not enjoy violating people's rights. In fact, I tried very hard not to violate people's rights, and I think that I did a very good job because, as far as I know, I never did violate anyone's rights. Another red light. Yay. I just can't get anywhere. I just want to get there. Alright, don't know how well you can see it. There is a police car there. Supposedly there was some sort of physical altercation. There's an officer on that corner. I'm going to see if I can get anything interesting out of it. He's saying something. Play it cool. It's not like there's much happening. He's talking to somebody. Evening, sir.
How's it going?
Good. I hear there's a bit of pushing and shoving around here. Is that what's... I was listening to the scanner. Thought I'd check it out.
Yeah, but you're on private property.
Oh, sure. No, I'm moving. I'm just passing through.
Okay.
All right. Where's it become public?
Right here.
Right here? All right. He's right, it was on private property. It was an easement, though. So, couldn't really stay, but I was allowed to pass through. It's fine, it's fine. So we confirmed there was some sort of pushing and shoving He didn't give me any details, though. That's fine. He really shouldn't. We're gonna tempt our luck a little bit. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Because if there were more officers, it might be an issue. But yeah, he's just doing his thing. I imagine there might be another officer. Yeah, a couple more officers. Probably just getting statements. Should be good.
I hate to choke. I get that. It's the same number.
Yeah.
Same number? Yep. Okay.
So what they want to do is they want to get statements from any witnesses, the owner of the location where it happened. If they're arresting someone, they want to make that arrest. That sort of thing. Just waving at him. Doing great. Nothing wrong. So you guys think there's a problem? I'm not seeing anything. Once they leave, I will too. I'm sorry, say that again?
I don't mind you filming the police, but I don't give you permission to film me.
I was just about to leave, sir.
If I'm on that, you need to erase it.
Is there a law that prohibits?
I'm on private property. I'm not a public official.
I understand that, sir. It's my understanding that anything that is visible from public property, there is no expectation of privacy. That is just my understanding of the law. I'm just documenting some stuff for news purposes, that's all.
For what?
Just for the media, sir.
Who do you work for?
Just the media, independent, sir. I just wanted to document some stuff going around with the police, show them doing their thing, not trying to get any angles or viewpoints of it, just seeing what's happening around the city. Just putting together a story. All right, yes, sir.
We're going to have a problem.
Understood, sir. Are we talking civil problem or?
Yeah, we're talking court problem.
Okay, what would you take me to court over?
Filming me without my authorization.
Okay, you do understand though that any person who is visible from a public area is subject to filming, with very few exceptions, to include filming nudity, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's fine. But all the news people,
Sure.
if they're filming somebody,
Sure.
they get people to sign off that they can show.
That's generally for an interview, a waiver for an interview. However, if you were to appear on anything, I'm not saying you were because I don't know what footage is going to be used or anything like that. I'll definitely blur your face if anything shows up at all. Oh, he was mad. All right, the police were fine. I thought he was a police officer. I guess he's just security. I don't know if you guys could hear him at all. So I passed through, I guess he was security. I passed through that area, which was technically private property. I didn't realize it until I was leaving. There was a sign. He didn't want to be filmed. He asked that I erase any footage with him in it. I'm not about to start throwing laws at him exactly, but he was not happy. And apparently, if he sees himself in any footage, he's going to take me to civil court. Now, I wasn't going to stick around. Police are busy. They've got a lot of stuff going on tonight, so I'm not going to waste their time. This was like a Tuesday evening. You know, who knows? But, yeah. Now, I know someone's going to address it, so I'm just going to tell you guys right now. I was calling him sir because I didn't really want an altercation. I didn't really want an excuse for him to distract the police from bigger and better things. It's a busy night tonight, so I'm not trying to be something that they have to go to putting other people in danger because there isn't a police officer to respond to their area. I also advocate for being respectful because when someone does something wrong, it becomes that much easier to draw attention to it. Now, the police, they had no issues, and I think the camera's a little blurry. This is my first one doing this. I'm still working on figuring out my equipment for it. I think the audio did not work very well. Westbound 66th. Northeast 66th, breaking into a residence. Northeast 663. Let's see how close it is. It's not 7.4 miles away, so we're not going to that one. Alright, so I've been waiting around for probably half an hour for something else to pop up near me. Nothing has, so I'm going to call it a night. I have one thing already. I'm going to have to stop it there, unfortunately. I would have liked to do two. If any of you have questions, please feel free to ask in the comments section. And until the next time, be good, stay safe.